As the sun shines on all of my glory, my flaws don't look so bad at all. What was I so afraid of?
Hey everybody, it's Sharmel. Welcome back to Lux Lifestyle. Welcome back to another video. So today I am here with my skincare guide for my clear and glowy skin. So let's get right into it. So the first thing in my skincare guide is cleansing. I like to make sure I cleanse my face morning and night. And we are starting off with some raw footage of my face in the morning, crust and all. And here are my go-to facial cleansers. So the first one is this Clean and Clear Morning Burst Facial Cleanser. I have been using this for years. It's a gentle cleanser with vitamin C and ginseng. It also has a citrus fragrance, and for the most part, it's a pretty basic facial cleanser, but it always does a really good job at getting my skin clean. My next go-to cleanser is this Super Clarity Cleanser from e.l.f. Cosmetics. I tried this one out last year and I ended up really liking it, so I do purchase it pretty often. So not only does this one do a great job at just cleansing the skin, it also helps with toning and clarifying the skin, so it makes it really smooth and even. It has a pretty mild fragrance, nothing too distinct, but overall just another great basic gentle cleanser for my skin. And the last thing I love about both of these cleansers is that they are super affordable and super accessible. They range anywhere between $5 to $10 depending on where you purchase them from, and they both can be purchased at your common everyday franchised drugstores. So I usually just start by wetting my face first, and for today's video I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Super Clarity because I'm pretty much out of my Clean and Clear. But I just start by rubbing the cleanser in my hands and then I start massaging it into my skin. I usually start on my cheeks and then kind of work my way up to like my T-zone. I often get a lot of questions and compliments on my skin, and to be quite honest, the clarity of my skin is pretty much due to just genetics. I do get pimples here and there, but I don't really deal with major breakouts, and I haven't had major acne since I hit puberty. So I do want to make that clear because I don't want to be misleading, which is why I don't do a lot of skincare content. However, regardless of skin type, I do think it's important that everyone develops and maintains a skincare routine that is tailored to their specific skin needs. And I do feel like with just consistency, it does help with the overall health and clarity of your skin. So I usually rub the cleanser on my face for about a minute or two, and then I will rinse it off with just warm water depending on how dirty my skin is. So if I was washing my face at the end of the day and I wore makeup, then I might do a second cleanse, but usually one good wash and cleanse does my skin good. And now I'm just patting my face dry with a clean disposable towel. If I was in the shower, I would use a clean washcloth to pat dry, but here is my face after it's been washed and cleaned. So 9 times out of 10, I wash my face in the shower, and as soon as I get out of the shower, I move on to moisturizing. So my all-time favorite moisturizer is this Pond's Dry Skin Facial Moisturizer. I have literally been using this for about 10 years now, and I have yet to find anything that compares to how this makes my skin feel. So as much as I love this product, I would not recommend it to people with oily skin. So while I don't deal with a lot of acne or breakouts, my skin is very prone to dryness, which is why I like this. So this is mainly for dry skin. So I usually start by just taking a scoop and put it in my hands, and then I'll just begin massaging it into my face. But yeah, this is a very thick moisturizer, so if you are not a fan of like really thick creams, I would not recommend this. I do think they make a lighter formula of this version, but I usually use the classic version. Again, my skin is prone to dryness, and other moisturizers that I've tried, I feel like my skin soaks it right up and it feels very stiff. This is the only product that I've been using that keeps my skin feeling hydrated and moisturized all day long, which is why I like it. You see me focusing like in the area around my nose because my nose gets really dry. It also leaves my skin with a nice sheen and shine that lasts all day long. If you have dry skin and you like that glass look, this will give you that, and with minimal effort. But overall, love this product. It's also super affordable and accessible, usually about $5 to $6 at most drugstores. So I am a makeup wearer, and I feel like properly removing your makeup is essential to maintaining clear and glowy skin. So to remove my makeup, I like to use this e.l.f. Holy Hydration Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm. So this could be used as a moisturizer or makeup remover. I personally use it as a makeup remover. It's about $10, and I usually purchase this at Target or on the e.l.f. website. So I usually use about a finger scoop worth, and I usually rub it in my hands and then massage it onto my face, and it literally melts my makeup away. Before I discovered this product last year, I used to just use like makeup wipes, and while some makeup wipe brands are better than others, I feel like on average I would still have to use at least 2 wipes, and I feel like I would have to do like a lot of scrubbing and trying to get the makeup off. But like I said, this product literally melts my makeup right off my face. Not only does it break down like my foundation, concealer, and stuff like that, it also does a great job at breaking down eyeshadow, lash glue, mascara, all of it. So the directions say you can just rinse with warm water, but I still like to go in with just a makeup removal wipe first, and then I like to just wipe off all of that before I get into rinsing and washing my face. So I will use this melting balm to remove my makeup, go in with a makeup wipe, and then I will do my whole cleansing and moisturizing routine afterwards. But yeah, y'all, it's 2023. We should not still be sleeping in our makeup. I don't care how tired I am, how late I've been out all night. I have to remove my makeup and wash my face before I get in the bed. There's still a little makeup around my eyes, but as you can see, the majority of my makeup is gone, and this is before I even wash with my facial cleanser, and I only needed 1 makeup wipe. So next up in my skincare guide is hair removal. I'm not a super hairy person, but we all have fine hairs throughout our bodies, and I feel like the fine hairs on your face can cause like a lot of texture and shadows, especially under makeup. So I like to make sure to keep my eyebrows and upper lip area cleaned up. So I'm just going to take an alcohol wipe, and I'm going to use that to clean around my eyebrow area and my upper lip area. I'm starting with my eyebrows first. It's been a few months since I cleaned them up, so they don't have much shape right now. So I'm just going in with a brush, and I'm also going to use a pair of eyebrow scissors to kind of clean them up, get my shape together, cut off any extra long hairs. Next, I'm going to go in with an eyebrow pencil to outline my eyebrow shape that I like. And then to remove the excess hair, I'm going to be using this gel cream hair removal from Veet, and I'm going to just apply it onto a Q-tip, and I'm basically going to apply that creamer around the outlined areas, and it's just going to get rid of all of that unwanted hair. So I used to wax my eyebrows regularly for years. I even went through a threading phase, and then I had a bad reaction to that and went back to waxing, but I don't wax as often as I used to. And I'm also going to apply some of that Veet cream to my upper lip as well. But yeah, I don't wax as often as I used to because I feel like no matter what, the wax would always break me out. I used to think it was the locations that I was going to and that they were using like dirty wax on me, which was possible. But even when I switched to like higher end locations, when I start going to like certified estheticians, even when I would wax at home, I would still have the exact same problem with breaking out. And I feel like it would just kind of defeat the whole purpose of me enjoying my newly clean brows, because then I would have bumps all around my face. So yeah, I switched to the hair remover cream, and for the most part I like it. I do feel like it doesn't last as long as waxing does, but it doesn't break my face out either. So I usually let that sit for about 7 to 10 minutes, and then I'm just going in with a wipe and I'm wiping it away. And it's a little hard to see because of the brow pencil that I use to outline my brows, but if you look closely you can see all those little fine hairs that it removed. And any of the hairs that it didn't get, I'll just go in with some tweezers and just clean up those spots. And afterwards, I'll just go in and like rinse my face just to make sure I don't have any leftover product on my skin. But this is how it looks. It's very subtle, but I do feel like it makes a big difference in the overall appearance and clarity of my skin. So in addition to keeping my brows cleaned up and shaped, I also like to tint them. I feel like brows are one of the main focal points on the face, and so by tinting them, I feel like they stand out more, especially on those no makeup days. You still look very put together in an effortless way. So I'm starting by just cleaning my brows with a little warm water and soap. So I have been using this Just for Men mustache and beard dye for years, and for the most part it works really well. But I recently stumbled upon this henna for eyebrows that I found on Amazon, and I like it a lot better than the Just for Men. So I will link this down in the description box if any of you are interested in checking it out. But first I'm just going to start by outlining the perimeter of my eyebrows with some petroleum jelly, Vaseline, whatever, just to make sure that I don't stain the skin around my brows. And the henna is super easy to use. It comes with an application bowl, and it's basically powdered form, and you add water to it until it becomes like yogurt consistency. And now I'm just using an angled makeup brush to apply the henna, and I apply it basically how I would apply my eyebrow pencil if I was doing my makeup. So I just go in little hair-like strokes, filling it in, coating the hairs of my brows, and then I also outline like the bottom portion of my brow and like the tail end of my brow. You don't have to apply it super precisely, but I also wouldn't recommend just applying it haphazardly either, because if you get any dye in any unwanted areas, it will stain your skin. And also make sure to do a patch test first if you are applying any new hair dyes to your skin. So it took under 5 minutes to apply, and then I let it sit for an additional 10 to 12 minutes, and now I'm just going in with a wet cloth to remove the excess product. Yeah, I think they came out really good. I like this a lot better than the Just for Men, and I feel like it also lasted a little longer. In general, when you tint your brows, you only get about a good 3 to 7 days. 7 days is pushing it, but I feel like this henna, I got like a solid 5 days before, it started to really fade. So I definitely will be continuing to use this henna. It comes in a variety of colors, and I'm using the deep dark brown. And then lastly, I do my best to keep up my water intake and eat a balanced diet. But I'm not perfect, so to ensure my body is getting the proper nutrients that it needs, I also take a couple of supplements and vitamins. Back in the day, I used to take hair, skin, and nail vitamins, but now I just kind of stick with like a multivitamin, vitamin C, and a probiotic. And although these are marketed towards overall health and wellness and not skin specifically, I feel like when I stay on top of my vitamin regimen, my skin looks even more healthy and glowy. I don't experience as much dryness in my skin. And again, it just aids in overall wellness. That is it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know some of your skincare secrets down in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, Snatched by Sharmel, and I will see you beautiful people in my next video. Bye.